Well, welcome back.
Welcome.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is actually a good evening episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've been bringing it to you early morning AM film shots.
Oh, we got too busy.
Yep. So here we are, late at night. I
at
wish you
night.
could see outside right now. I'm looking at some Christmas
Christmas
lights,
lights, yeah.
and it's pitch black.
It is pitch black, yeah. But, I mean, that doesn't say much because it's dark at like 5 now.
That is
But
true.
Anyways, welcome back, guys. Honestly, this is a crazy episode. We have hit 1,800 subs.
Yes, we have.
Thanks to you guys.
Let's clap it up for that. Let's go. Come on.
I mean, that's just kind of crazy. But like, and trust me, we have not forgot about you guys. We are doing the bottle giveaway this week.
We are.
We have been busy. It's going to be in a TikTok though. And you guys knew that was part of the criteria. You had to follow the TikTok, Instagram, and sub on YouTube.
Yep.
So we'll bring you guys a TikTok this week. 2 of you guys are going to get a free bottle of $80 value on us.
You could try one of our whiskeys that we've tried, or
Yep.
you could try one of the ones that you're wanting to do.
Absolutely. But yeah, we also have another shout out. We've been starting to get some things in from people who want to sponsor the podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
These whiskey glasses. I'm going to put a picture up because you can't really see, but
Yeah.
shout out to Etching and Engraving R US.
Yes.
dope.
They literally engraved our whiskey and insurance emblem onto these glasses.
Yeah, it's super, super cool.
And it
dope.
looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
So
Shout
it's
out.
Christmas time. If you guys want anything, I'll put their link in below. They're a Facebook group.
I'm gonna
but-
crack this open because it's a late night episode.
Yeah, go ahead, crack that open. But no, if you guys want anything engraved, I mean, they do woodwork, they do glasses, they do bottles, anything you guys want. You guys can tailor to whoever you want. But I think it would be awesome. Support local business, small
Absolutely.
business, right?
I just think it's so cool. We've had so many people reach out to us. It's been super, super exciting to be a part of. Just the people that are listening and following along with us. I've
crazy.
gotten some really cool messages. And this is neat that we got this that just showed up kind of as they wanted to do it as a Christmas gift. So
Yeah,
that was cool.
So cool.
So super neat.
But the bottle,
Oh,
Yeah, let's get into the bottle.
the bottle.
Let's get into
What's
it.
in the bottle, Talbot?
Oak and Eden.
Oak
Okay.
and Eden.
Never had this,
Nope.
but I've heard a lot about them. The coolest part, you guys can see it. They put a stick in there. So
Yeah.
remember last time when I was lying to you guys?
Yeah.
They have wood shavings.
Mm-hmm.
This one's for real. I didn't put this one in there.
Okay.
All right, that one's supposed to be in there.
So
Now,
just,
what I will
what
say,
kind?
it looks kind of like a honey stick.
Okay.
Is there? I'm gonna go. My first guess. I haven't tasted or
Wow,
smelled.
you smelled
I'm
it.
just gonna go with honey because
Okay.
it looks like a honey stick.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
if he's right.
Here, I'll say a little bit
I don't know
about
if he's right.
before
on
we
that.
crack it open. I'll do a little.
I
bit.
wish you could see it on the camera, but
Yeah, it's really
literally,
cool.
There's legit
Here,
a
try to-
stick.
put it to the good camera.
Yeah, put it to the good.
We're gonna upgrade. We're gonna get better cameras, guys.
Yeah,
The one that it auto populates
rotate
to.
to the side.
Yeah,
Rotate.
that's our best camera. We're about to get another one of those.
Yes.
but- Oak and Eden. Okay.
Let's go.
It was birthed out of an ideal for innovation.
Okay.
We believe authority is released when a creator creates.
Oh.
And we believe everyone carries a spirit of creation in them. Okay? Because of that, we pioneered a precious technique that would become the lifeblood of Oak and Eden. In-bottle finishing.
Okay.
So, this is one of the only companies that actually put a patent on it.
Wow.
Now, obviously, patents don't go very far. You can still do it. But they were one of the first that legit took part of the barrel that it sat in and put it in the bottle.
So that's what we
the
see
stick.
there.
It's part of the barrel.
Correct.
Wow.
So, another
So
thing.
no honey stick.
No honey
No
stick.
No honey stick.
No honey stick.
Wood. It's what makes whiskey taste like whiskey.
Mm.
When someone prefers to a certain flavor in a whiskey, they are really saying that they like the naturally occurring flavors that come from the barrel wood the whiskey is aged in. Because if you think about it, oak aged or
I'm really excited to try
I
this
told
bottle.
you it's gonna be a fire
This
bottle.
is exciting.
Last thing, we break a tradition in the finishing or double barrel process, where instead of putting our fully aged whiskey into a second barrel to add more flavor, coming naturally from the wood, we place the bottle in or we place the wood in the bottle in a spire or in a spiral.
Yep.
Okay.
I see it.
A spiral cut piece of oak finish from the same pieces and treatment as the oak barrel.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited.
So
I'm
That's
excited.
exciting.
But
What's the price? What's the price of a bottle like
I
this?
actually don't remember.
Well, that's what I was looking up right
Let me
now.
look this up.
I think it's like a $50 bottle.
think it might be.
$51.99.
There you
Okay,
go.
$51.99
Yeah.
price.
I remember that one.
Also, just to shout them out a little bit because they have won a lot of awards. 2019, Sunset Magazine, New York World Wine and Spirits, Whiskeys of the World, Cigar and Spirits Magazine. 2020, the SIP Awards, San Francisco Spirit Competition Awards, John Barley Corn Awards. 2021, San Francisco Spirit Competition Awards, SIP Awards again, and Cigar and Spirit Competition again. 2022, SIP Awards, San Francisco, all of that.
Okay, stop. I'm ready. Now,
I tell you what,
talked about.
I'm really excited about this because I
Let's
think
go.
that it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. All right, you ready?
I had to drink some water. The ice is melting a little bit.
Yes.
You may want to drink some of yours, Tal, before you pour. But what I was trying to say that was really good, bro.
I was trying to make it to where you weren't talking about.
Yeah, that's all right. I think they're gonna hear that one because it made me stop.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But I'm really excited about this, and I think it might have the pot. That was a great pour too. You're getting really good at this.
I told you.
You know,
I had a little help from somebody.
Yeah.
Taught me how to do it.
I see you turning towards the end.
Yeah.
I see you. I see you. We're getting better every day. Every day.
Okay. All right. So
man, that smells really good.
57% alcohol, 114 proof.
I'm really excited for this. And it's a late night one. I wonder if it's gonna hit us differently
It
at
is.
the end of the
I feel
day
like it's
rather
gonna
than just start
taste
the day.
better. You know,
Because we are working a lot of hours. You guys know that if you've been following along with the
this
pod.
is much needed.
We pretty much work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day right now,
If
6
not
days
more.
a week. Yeah, if not more. So obviously, we're putting in work to get you some content on the podcast here in the going into December, week after Thanksgiving. And I tell you what, I think this is going to be pretty good
Yeah.
because it's 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And it's a good. That's usually my time that I like to have a end of day drink
Absolutely.
in
Nice
my
little
hand,
vibe.
kind of like vibing, and it's about the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I know we did. We actually got a couple days off, which was cool.
Yes.
Yes.
So I hope that everybody had a really thankful Thanksgiving. You were around friends and family.
Yeah.
You got to be thankful for everything that's going on in today's world because we live in a crazy world.
Yeah.
So one, we're thankful for all of you guys, our subscribers, that continue to fuel us to give you more content.
Yeah.
So
And make sure you get your Christmas list in from your kids to give them to Santa.
Set the
Absolutely.
cookies out. Let's do it.
All right.
We got to smell it.
Smell it.
Yeah.
That smells great.
You might need to take that.
I'm not gonna.
Boss man himself.
Yeah.
We're gonna actually. This
That's
is a great
okay.
time.
You can pick it up on the podcast. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
We're actually gonna take this and we're gonna give a shout out to our sponsor, Apollo Insurance Group. Thanks, guys.
We want to shout out our sponsor, Apollo Insurance Group. They are one of the largest health insurance brokerages out of the Midwest. They specialize in health, life, dental, vision, a lot of the things you need in regards to insurance they have. So they typically save their clients a lot of money in regards to their premium. So if you don't have someone that's helping you or aiding you through this process or this chaotic world of health insurance, please reach out to them. They fight for you, they specialize in what they do, and they're great at their job.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thanks for tuning in to the sponsor, Apollo. We do appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Before we get into anything, do want to say, hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Spend time with friends and family.
Absolutely. Yeah, I hope you guys had a very good time around friends and family. You spent time just reflecting, thanking. We live in a very awesome nation. that allows us to do a lot of cool things.
Yep.
And, you know, we live in a crazy world out there too, but hopefully you got to spend some really much needed rest and giving thanks.
I know we did. We got a couple days off.
Yeah. thanks to the blessings that go
Absolutely.
on in and around our lives, because from kids to parents to grandparents, our time on this earth is short-lived.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So hopefully you guys get to spend some time with some loved ones.
Yep. And now it's on to Christmas, so
Absolutely.
make sure you get those lists from
Yes.
the kids so you can send them to Saint Nick.
Yep. Santa better be stopping by
Absolutely.
as you wear your Feliz Navidad shirt.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, you're ready.
I'm
huh?
in the. Dude,
You're
I told
ready,
you.
huh?
Thanksgiving's literally one day.
That's that's
from
your,
November 1st, Christmas.
Of course it
Thanksgiving,
is.
cool. Black Friday, Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Well,
All right, what do you smell?
come on now.
All right.
I'm actually.
You
in
can't
it.
answer because you got the answers.
No, I know.
First of all, it smells really good.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. It
That's
does.
number one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
These glasses are sick. Though.
They are. They're really
Yeah.
cool.
Bottom of them.
I think
Man,
I'm a big vanilla guy,
Okay,
and I smell vanilla. But
cool. You got that right.
orange.
No,
Orange.
No, I think it's kind of more. This is definitely more woodsy.
Okay.
So I
Do we want to
def-
try it? He got one.
That's pissing
Should we
me
just
off.
try it? Yeah, it's pissing him off.
Come on.
Come on now.
Let's
Who's
go.
got it?
You got
Whiskey for the soul. Insurance for the wallet.
it. Oh, I almost forgot it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really good.
Wow.
That's really good.
Whoa.
Now I see why they won so many awards because that's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, I like that. Did you like that, Mark?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I did.
All right.
This I
Hold
gotta
on.
take it.
Yeah. Hold on. Wow. I really taste one flavor. That's really strong in this.
Vanilla, cherry.
Nope.
Really, no cherry in
No
this.
cherry.
No stone fruit.
Any other
No
fruit?
stone fruits.
No other fruit?
Wow.
No other fruit. Actually, well, fruit flavored, I guess. It's not fruit though.
Damn.
Vanilla. Obviously oak.
What's one that we always say that was never right until one time?
What was it that you guys said? It's like honey, but something else. Not butterscotch, but
Oh,
it's always you guys that
I don't know.
butterscotch.
yes.
Is it in
That's
here?
funny.
Butterscotch is in here.
Wow, butterscotch.
Cinnamon?
Maybe that's
Cinnamon
why I
in
like
here?
that.
Cinnamon's in here.
Wow, you
Cinnamon.
maybe.
He ain't never said that.
Come
He ain't
on,
never
man.
said that.
The one you're thinking about is caramel, but that's not in
Caramel. Okay,
here. Butterscotch was the one I was talking about.
got it.
Cinnamon, that's impressive.
You didn't think we were going
I did not think anybody was going to that.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I tell you what, there's definitely like
Come
more of a
on.
spice or a woodsy,
Yeah.
spicy. You know, it's definitely.
Okay, you want me to give them to you now?
Mhm.
All right. We got vanilla.
Yep.
We got butterscotch.
Yep, we got that.
American oak,
Yep.
which is
said
the
oak.
barrel. But
Yep.
obviously, it's pretty heavy because it's in there.
Yep.
Cinnamon,
Okay.
allspice,
Allspice.
which I don't know what that is.
I don't
I did say spice.
You did say spice. It's allspice.
Okay.
And then the last one, black licorice.
That's
Which
disgusting. Black
usually I
licorice is
hate it.
gross.
I don't like black licorice.
Comment below if you like black licorice.
No, black
Soaking
licorice is
it?
Maybe
It's good.
Yeah,
I think that's why the color is so
So dark.
deep.
Yeah.
But hold on, we have to take a moment. We just got 5 out
No,
of 6.
you got 3.
No, you're
No,
bullshit. You're cutting us off.
I said spice.
Okay, cool. You
And
got 4.
cinnamon.
4 out of 6.
cinnamon, and
4
we
out
had
of 6.
vanilla,
Yep.
and then butterscotch.
Yep.
And I guess oak.
Oh,
5
we
out of
have
6.
And I
said
did
that.
said
Hey,
oak.
hey,
Somebody get
So, I mean, come on. That's
on.
gotta be our
pretty
best
good.
one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, baby.
I
And
mean-
if you guys can tell, we're getting a little bit better.
We getting better. We got better pours. We got better
better-
pork
Oh, yeah.
openings. We got better
guesses.
everything,
Oh,
baby.
yeah. Dude, that's so
Do it.
Yeah, but
I
we got
like that a
5
lot.
out of 6. That's pretty dang
That's
good.
pretty
I was
damn
sitting
good.
here thinking that the whole time. I'm like, man, well, we got oak.
Yeah.
I did say spice. I didn't say all spice.
Right, right.
I was like, I was telling you, it was a heavier, woodsy, oaky, spicy
Yep.
type of flavor.
Yeah,
Damn, that's cool.
That's awesome.
it was good. We did that.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
that, baby.
Yeah, we did.
All right, I'm going to read this back part to you because I think it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Here's to the creator, and here's to the creators. Those striving to combine inspiration with perspiration to make something that lasts. We get it. It's a struggle, long and arduous. That's why we open our creation process to you, the creator. This bottle contains a one-of-a-kind experience made possible by 4 elements: spirit, wood, fire, and infusion. Carefully selected by you, the end result is a spirit that is completely unique, made in your imagine and likeliness. Here's to you, and thank God for good whiskey.
Hey,
Yeah,
I like that.
Amen to that. Dang, that's good, man.
Yeah.
That's a very good
I will
bottle.
say-
And for $51,
It's not bad.
I will say for sitting around the office, because sometimes we will at the end of a long day.
Yep.
And we'll pour ourselves a glass.
Yep.
After hours.
Yeah, it's always after hours. I think this bottle might be getting the next few pours.
we might.
Yeah.
We might buy
Or
another one.
would this one be on the do not touch one?
No.
That could be true because I do have some do not touch bottles.
Okay,
Exactly.
explain which ones.
Exactly.
I didn't know. that.
Well, Remus is now on the do not touch bottle because it was like this much
Yeah,
left in
because
it.
you guys drank it all.
Remus was good. Though.
Yeah,
Let's-
Remus
come on,
was
Yeah,
man.
and I got
Still-
one glass of it because y'all just started drinking without
Sorry.
inviting me.
Sorry.
I will say
crazy.
we've been saying this, but this is going to be filled up with our
Yes.
bottles. It's,
And
it's going to be.
What, we have 14 now?
Yeah, so we're going to start putting them up on the shelves behind
We're
us.
going to take all these awards
Yeah.
down.
So you'll see that coming in the future episodes.
For sure.
But I do have some do not touch ones. What's my other?
Yep,
do
you
not?
got
Angels,
that-
is it
the-
Angels Envy?
Yep, you got the Angels Envy. You also got the Horse Soldiers.
Horse Soldier.
Horse
I don't.
Soldier.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah, but
touched
that's
that
a
one.
different
Nobody
one
touched
because that's
signed.
signed.
Yep, and
Yeah,
I don't like
that's
people touching
different.
that one.
Yep.
We should put that in like a plaque.
Yeah,
And it was a
Oh, yeah, by the way, this gray spot
yeah.
is soon going to be filled with something
Yes, it
cool.
will be.
we got
Stay
a lot
tuned.
of stuff
We have a
coming.
lot of
Stay
stuff
tuned
coming.
because 2024 is going to be a
Yeah.
great year.
I'm
So
just
on
saying,
fire,
'cause you,
baby.
it's all because of you guys, because you you literally went from 0 to 100 so quick. Like,
Yes.
we literally got 1,800 subs in what?
Yeah.
13, 14 episodes?
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And what got me, and I mean this, please keep reaching out to us
Yeah.
because the support that you guys keep giving us is what is fueling us to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Because I will say it's not easy filming every week,
No.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's
especially
hard.
this time of
Finding
year.
time.
Especially this time of year for us.
Yes.
But what I will say is, the more and more people that have reached out and said they've tuned in to our podcast,
So cool, man.
it is super neat.
Super cool.
It's really
And-
cool.
And I have a lot of friends my age that are like, I've always wanted to start a podcast. Like, how'd you do it? And I was like, dude, you just have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, just do it.
Yeah, you've
You
got to
can't
be
be
able.
scared to do it. You know what I mean?
You got to have some ideas. You got to be able to think,
Yeah.
be creative,
Yeah.
and get up there and be able to create content that people want to tune into.
Yeah.
For sure.
So,
And another
whiskey,
thing.
insurance. Insurance. Not everybody always wants to tune into, but it's a necessity. So people like to learn about it.
And on that topic, real quick before we move on,
Yeah.
a couple of you guys have reached out
Yep.
and called our main line, which is fine, but we're going to make it easier for you guys. Under 65 in the link below, we're going to have a Calendly link where you can click on the link and schedule with me if you're under 65 personally, because I do that. You can schedule with me and I'll get you right. Medicare.
Can we drop one of those links? We got to be able to drop one of those links
Yeah.
on the thing.
Yeah,
on,
we can-
on the thing. So over here for you 65 because it's on Talbot, and then
Yeah,
over here
for Mark.
for Mark for Medicare. is if
So
you're
Mark's
over
going to do your
65.
Medicare over 65 stuff.
Or if you're
And-
turning 65 or you're wanting to know about your Medicare benefits.
Yep.
A lot of y'all are savvy with your phones. So go ahead and click the link.
Yeah. And it's
be
not
able to-
even, you guys don't even have to like not have health insurance. If you have group coverage and it's expensive and you want to see if it's right to switch,
Oh, yeah.
let us know. We're literally free. Like we don't charge anything. It's not going to bug us to just give us a call and see. That's what we're here to
Absolutely. That is what we're here to do. And furthermore, because you brought that up,
do. Yeah.
just knowledge, man. Knowledge is
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
So, you talk about group coverage. Groups recently have the affordability factor has changed going into 2024.
Yes.
It went from 9.12% of your income to now 8.78% of your income. So, if you want to contact your local broker to see if it is still affordable for you, and if it's not affordable, there's a couple things we can do. We can contact HR, or we can look at a plan that is affordable and you not be penalized for it.
And there's a lot of you guys that aren't local. That's fine.
So-
we service all states.
We do. We are in every state. So if you are in Florida, Tennessee, Alaska,
Washington.
Arizona, Washington,
Yeah.
Just give us a call.
New
man.
York,
Yep.
It doesn't matter. We can help you out.
Literally.
And if we're talking foreign language to you, that's okay.
Tell
Just
us to
call
dumb it
and
down.
We
Yeah.
can let you know what to
Literally.
do and how to make it work.
That's our
Absolutely.
That's what we do.
So
Yeah. No, that's
click
cool.
those links, contact us. We appreciate it. Thanks for the ones that have already contacted us and said that you heard of us on the podcast.
Yeah,
because
that's
that was
cool.
cool.
How about even the people that we've gotten that have been seeking health insurance, help. We've gotten a lot of a few
Absolutely.
people that reached out to us. Hey, I need some help. I seen the podcast, or
No,
hey,
that's awesome.
I want to get into the insurance industry. Where do I start?
Yeah.
Like that stuff is powerful. That's what we do it for. We could care less. Yes, the trust me, the views, the likes, the subscriptions, we love that. But we
here to
really
help.
are here to
I think the
impact
stories
people.
are way more impactful than this. I would rather have, stay at 1,800 subscribers, but continue to hear more and more stories of how we've impacted people.
I was gonna say,
over the weeks.
and if you want to learn more about the industry, follow one of us on LinkedIn. Literally, Talbot Buford, Marquand Hughes, Luke Eckley. It's that easy. Like, we're never gonna deny anybody. We're here to talk. We love what we do.
Open book.
When you love what you do, you like to continue to give people information. So that's what we're all about. So
We got to figure out the ratings. Who's first?
you know what we forgot to say though that I love to say, even though we've already said what's in it.
What's in the bottle?
What's in the bottle?
Let's go, baby.
We got those answers. But
Rating.
Rating.
Yes. Rating.
one.
I'm first.
You first.
You first.
Let's go.
Is it gonna be his highest one yet?
I can rate it while he's over there sitting there thinking. Because I already know. I feel good about my
I don't need to.
Go ahead. Oh,
I got it.
okay.
Then spit it out.
I got it.
Come on.
I think
I'm ready.
I want to give it an 8.5.
Wow.
8.5.
See, I
That's
like
a good rating.
No, that's a solid rating.
Solid.
For your pass rating.
That's really
solid.
good. That is a really good.
Whatever
That's like
that
top
means.
3.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, if
but-
you don't like it, you're at like a 7
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a 6.5.
But this is fire.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
8.7.
Just a little bit, tad bit above.
Yes.
Yep.
But it's up there.
That's
I like
crazy
this.
because that's literally the exact one I was gonna do. 8.7.
8.7. I think it's good.
7.
I think once
so
again, we always account for value of the bottle,
Yep.
the price of the bottle. I
$51,
love that it's a $51 bottle of whiskey, and it tastes good.
Very.
It tastes really good. It's still not up there for Remus for me. Remus
And remember, was
Remus is staying up there, bro.
It ain't up there
for me
Four
too.
Roses with
Yeah.
And it was $30-something, right? Remus?
40
40.
$40 bottle.
$10 less.
See, and stay tuned though because we do have another bottle of Remus that we're trying to get our hands on.
Yes.
I didn't say what it was.
We are trying to get our hands on another bottle of Remus. There's another level of Remus, so we're trying to get our hands on.
Yes.
We got it.
So,
All right.
all right.
Well,
What are we talking about today?
We are
Go
talking
ahead.
about cold calling.
dun, dun, dun.
Everybody love that. What?
Man,
Everybody
cold
love
calling's
that.
scary.
No, it's
Is it?
yeah, no, I mean, for a lot of
That's
you, it
a
might
lot
be.
of people, though.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
For a lot of you, it
telling
might
It's
be.
a fear factor.
Hey, when
It's
I
literally
first
fear of the
when I
phone,
first started
for real.
doing this job,
Yeah.
I was afraid of the phone.
Yeah.
I was 18 years old. I remember sitting there and I was making dials and I was sitting there. I'm like, why would a 55-year-old guy or female give me their payment information
Yeah.
and their social security numbers
Yeah.
for a policy?
It's
I'm
so
18.
funny.
Do they know how old I am?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm trying to say though. Like, no one truly knows.
They don't.
Some people sound younger.
It was my own head trash.
exactly
That was telling
Head
me that I
trash,
couldn't.
baby. Yeah.
So how'd you feel when you first started?
Oh,
You
I
were a
mean,
little
I
bit older than before when Luke
Yeah.
first started. How
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you feel?
I'm a
Cold
little bit
calling
different.
specifically.
Yeah, I'm a little bit different. I was never truly scared of the phone
Okay.
because I'm a very outgoing person. I literally talk to a snowman. I don't know. I talk to that well.
This wooden wall behind
Yeah.
you.
For real. No, like
You can.
yeah,
Yeah.
And like it's fun. You know what I mean? And like my whole mindset. I also had a lot of friends already in the industry before I got in, so like I kind of picked their brains.
Yeah.
But like the mindset that you always preach on too, you're never gonna see them.
Mm-hmm.
Each no you get is one closer to a yes.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a numbers game.
It's literally a numbers game, bro.
That's it.
Yep.
Literally.
That's it.
And it's so fun now because what I do, I'm gonna spit some game for you guys, all right?
Give them the truth,
Spit some
baby.
game.
What I like to do, it's inevitable. You are going to get cussed out.
Yep.
100%. 100%.
Nobody wants to get cold call.
No. Especially about health insurance,
Oh.
right? And it's fine. Just put that in your head. You're going to get cussed out. The best rebuttal to that, I think, all right, I hope you have a great day.
Yep.
You know why? Because then they're like,
Oh
damn,
gosh.
damn.
I shouldn't have probably responded that way.
Like, wait, why is he nice to me?
yeah.
You don't let a lousy dude depict the rest of your day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Why are you letting them?
And I always tell people this too. You don't know what that person's been through that
Yeah,
day. Maybe
absolutely.
they had the worst day ever. Their dog died.
Yep.
Their grandma went into the hospital, or their parent went into a
They
hospital.
got fired.
They got fired. Yeah, there's a lot of things that cause that person to respond negatively from a phone call from you.
Yep.
And if you responded with, "Oh, I hope you have a great day. Sorry to bother you."
Yeah.
What can they ever come back and say that something that you did?
Literally. And it's not even just for them. Like, cool. Like, leaving that in your head, you're like, damn, I kind of hit that guy. Right.
Yeah.
But it's more or less now you're going into the next phone call not mad. If you let that affect you, you're going to go in the next phone call thinking they're going to cuss you out. That could be a freaking $1,000 sale. You never know.
Yeah.
You have to go into each phone call the same way that you went into the very first one of that day.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then it's going to ruin your whole day.
Yeah.
You ain't going to sell anybody.
I agree, man.
You know?
You have to understand, because when I first started the job, I was kind of similar to Luke.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
Cold
for
call?
different reasons,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm just uncomfortable. I don't.
And that's
again,
natural.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That
100%.
99% of the people out there, it is natural,
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
And I
for
definitely
not
was
wanting to
nervous.
make a
Yeah.
phone call.
And so that was me going in. And then I really, probably like a month or two into the job, I'm like, Marquand, these are just people. They're
Yeah.
just like you.
Yeah.
And literally, I approached the call as a prank call. That's how I would approach the call. That's how I would psych myself out to go
be able
and
to
make
do
the phone call. It's just a prank call. You used to do it all the time. You used to play all the time on the phone.
Absolutely.
So that's how I psych myself out to get over the calls. And it worked for me. It's like, I got so many different characters that I go into or that I act like. It's ridiculous, but it works. So I think it's important to really, once you get over that first hump of just knowing that they're just people just like you on the other end
Literally
of the phone,
people.
Yeah.
I think you'll be okay.
I think, and a lot of people would argue that cold calling is a dying breed, which I don't think it is. I still think it is a numbers game. I think that with the way technology is today, it has made cold calling more challenging.
Yep.
I think you have to dial more just because of all the spams and the different things, and there's less landlines and different stuff like that. But when used correctly, and when you can get a list of leads or prospects that can pick up the phone, so that's one thing for cold calling, is you want to be able to identify a list of business owners or whoever it is. I don't know,
Real
whatever
estate
product you're
agents.
selling. Whatever the widget is that you're trying to sell, you want to be able to get a good list of people that will pick up the phone, because it does no good. Once again, you can't sell anything to anybody. If you dial 100 times and 100 people, you get 100 voicemails.
Yep.
You're doing
Can't-
something wrong.
Yeah, you got to change the list.
Correct.
Yep.
Have to change your list.
Yep.
And
Go for it.
you done?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, I got a lot more.
I was just feeding off what you were just saying.
Yeah, go for it.
Along with that, you have to know who you're good at talking to. For
That's
me,
really good. Yep.
personally, Rod's super straight to the point.
Yep.
He loved talking to construction guys.
Yep.
They wanted just business owners. Get to the point. What do you want? I didn't really fold, but I was not good at approaching that. I'm the type of person who wants to talk to somebody who's going to talk to me about their day.
Yep.
Going to open up to me. I talk to real estate agents. That's all they do. They talk to people all day, right? Now, some of them, yeah, you're going to get
You're gonna get a type A personality.
yeah.
That's like,
and
hey,
you're
get
just
to
gonna
the
be
point.
like, yeah,
man.
what do you want? You know, half of them or the other half, they're going to want to talk to you.
Yep.
I
They're gonna-
agree.
You don't want to ask about their day.
I agree 100%. I'm gonna take you one better. I'm gonna take you
Yeah.
one further. I think it's a key to being able to mirror and match. That is essential.
Tone,
so when
baby.
you've been in the industry for a certain amount of time, you're able to mirror and match no matter who the person is. Like I told you earlier, I'll get on the phone. If somebody's happy, guess
Sorry
what
if
I'm
you
gonna be?
hear that, guys.
I apologize.
Fire truck.
Fire truck.
If somebody's happy and jovial while they're on the phone with me, guess what I'm gonna do?
Ambulance.
I'm so happy. That's not happy and jovial. But if somebody's that, I'm going to be that. I'm going to exude that. That's what I'm going to be. If someone's, in monotone, hey, Mark, how you doing? And guess
You
where I'm
don't
going to
reply like that.
Hey, how you doing, Susie? Is
going
everything
on?
okay? How's everything? I'm going to match it to a T because you know why?
They feel comfortable.
Perfect. People like people that are like them. That's why.
Yep.
That's why.
And the biggest thing, I'm gonna do one better on you too.
Oh,
you want to go back and forth?
Hey, you're taking all my content. So it's almost like he's got this information from somebody.
Don't think men can't talk to women.
Oh yeah.
Just be more passionate with it.
Yeah.
I kind of want you guys to keep going back, and I'll just add what's not in here.
Okay, don't worry about it.
You got this. I'll keep this right here. And when you don't hit something, I'll add it.
No, I mean,
Yes.
like it's just you don't have to talk like a woman.
Yep.
Raise your voice a little bit.
Yep.
Like this.
How-
Hey,
go
how you
up
doing?
an octave.
Yeah.
Go up
Like,
an
hey, how
octave.
you doing today?
Yep. That's
You know,
it. That's
softer.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what women want to talk about? Right? They want to talk about what they're doing for the day.
Literally.
Right? What are their hobbies? What are you doing next? You got any kids to pick up at school after this? Or what you got going on?
You going shopping today?
Right?
Finally?
They love to talk about that stuff, especially during this time period. It's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, it's everything like that.
Families
Really
love
enjoy
Women
it.
their
tend to
kids.
like to have more of a conversation
Yes.
than a man. A man likes to kind of, for the most part, not for all people.
Not for
I mean,
all.
you have to once again mirror and match. But most men are pretty straight to the point. You know, like have you guys ever seen, you know, when a woman and a man, and this isn't for every woman and every man, but for most men and most women, when they walk in a store to go shopping, the man walks right to where
Literally
he wants,
where he needs it.
grabs it, goes to the checkout counter, then checks out, and then the
Woman
woman
goes
goes
on
to
first
all
aisle.
out. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just the different personalities of what they desire and what they want to talk about.
Yeah.
They want to talk
Absolutely.
about their days. They want to talk about their kids. They want to talk about their family. They want to talk about what they're doing. They want to talk about their job.
Yep.
And you ask a guy, the wrong type of guy, what they do for their living or what what they do for the day. They're like, dude, you know,
Shut them off.
yeah,
Get out of here.
get out of here.
I'm so busy right now. What do you need? Yeah. Which is fine. That's fine. And
That's
honestly,
my personality. Like, if somebody were to call me
Yeah.
and they say, "Hey, how was your day today?" I'd be like, "Tell me what you need."
Right. And it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Get to the
It's
point.
not disrespectful. But like most of the time when I used to get those people, you know, I'd probably say 4 out of 10 times you would get someone that say, "Hey, I'm actually interested. I'm really busy right now, as you can see. Call me back later."
I'm calling you back.
That's
You
what
know
they'll
what's
do.
so funny? I went home really quick before we did this episode to say goodnight to my kids. And we're sitting there at the dinner table. I didn't eat dinner. I was just sitting there with them and enjoying dinner. And our doorbell rings. It's a sales guy. He's
Solar.
at the door. No, he is renovation. So siding, windows, bathroom, you name it. He does all the renovation stuff. He's just the sales guy, right? They got this poor guy. It's like 35 degrees.
He's walking.
And he's walking from door to door trying to get just set appointments. He's not even the guy to give you a quote. And, you know, I always feel for those types of people, and especially when it's cold outside. And so I open up the door, and I'm not interested at all.
Yeah.
And the kids are crying in the background. The dogs are barking. The guy goes, you know, I'm here to collect information. They'll text you or they'll call you if they want more information. And he's trying to have a conversation with me, and he's going to go, I said, scratch all that. Go to the form where you need to put my info in.
Yeah.
I'll give you my name, my number, and what I would want to quote on.
Yeah.
That's it.
We don't have to do all that.
You don't have to ask me about my day.
Yeah.
My kids are crying.
It's cool.
It's a bad time of night. Just I'll give you the info. You can't give me anything anyways. So
Right.
have your people contact me.
Absolutely.
Straight up. That's all I told the guy. That happened like no joke 2 hours before
I mean,
this.
and honestly,
That's hilarious.
that is hilarious.
But yeah, and it's cold outside and they got him out the poor man. But that's a grind. That's a
It
hustle.
is. And honestly, I think the best part about what you just said right there, when you're not in person and you're over the phone, pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah.
If you hear dogs or people crying in the background,
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
feed off that.
Pick it up.
Say, hey, do you need to go assist with that? That's going to literally separate you from an
There you go.
everyday salesperson
There
that
you
doesn't
go.
give a rat's ass
Yes.
what's happening.
Yes.
If you say, hey, I'll wait here. Do you need to go attend to that? They're going to be like, damn, this guy's actually like,
He's listening.
yeah, like he knows.
Yeah.
God gave you 1 mouth and 2 ears for a reason.
For a reason, baby.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing that I've learned as well.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yep.
When that stuff's happening, pay attention to it.
Not only-
What does that do? Let's hit on the word that I'm wanting. What does listening actually do in the conversation?
Attentiveness.
No, we build
Rapport.
Report.
rapport.
I knew he was going to say something like that.
Build rapport.
There you go.
Yeah.
In cold calling, you have to
To
build
build
rapport.
Yeah.
And the best way of building rapport, believe it or not, is not you talking.
Nope.
It is you listening. You ask a question. You ask an open-ended question, not a yes, no. You want them to talk about themselves. They start talking about themselves, and then you just shut up. Shut up.
Go.
Let them go. Let them talk. They'll carry where the conversation needs to go. Trust me. You just have your list of questions built, and you fire them off when you need to. Weave in and out.
That's really good. What he's talking about is a strategy that we use, and when we're talking to our sales agents on the phone, it's called form.
Form. Yep.
Form wave, baby.
We weave in and out, right?
Sure do.
So we'll ask a question, right? A question that we need, right? In order to get the information that we need to formulate a quote or formulate anything that we need, right?
Yeah.
So maybe a zip code, right? We'll say, hey, what's your zip code? Oh, it's 64063. Okay, perfect. Gotcha. Well, I'm putting in that zip code. Guess what my next question is?
How's the weather?
Boom.
Yep.
You know, you see how I just went from what I needed
Yep.
to get that person.
You never say, hey, what's your zip code? What's the dates of birth of everybody? What medications you take? What do you do this? What doctors you have? What hospitals? You never go back to back.
You're vomiting.
And you just sound like every other dude just trying to make a sale.
And that's not us.
Nope.
We want to be able to weave in and out.
It's called form. It's a form wave. That's what we call it at Apollo. It's family, occupation, recreation, motivation.
There it is.
Absolutely. That was good.
And you ask questions that fit under those 4 categories.
Yep.
You ask questions about their family. You ask questions on their family if they got kids that are 10 and 12 years old. Hey, they play any sports?
Feed into that.
They play any sports?
Just because you ask one question doesn't mean you stop there.
Yeah.
They got questions, or if they got kids, parents love to talk about their kids. Absolutely love. You're talking about...
My phone is just pictures of my kids now.
Literally.
I have 2 kids.
You're talking about going
People always
from...
said that would happen. And I'm like, that's going to
Never me.
That's not going to be me. My phone is going to still be pictures of all other kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It's pictures of my kids. Straight up.
But
That's the
you
value.
literally talk about going from a 10-minute conversation to a 25 or 30-minute conversation just by doing that.
Yes.
And that's not even talking about insurance at that point.
Yes.
Oh.
Like we literally say on a cold call, you literally don't want to talk about quoting until 10 to 15 minutes in.
Yep.
They have to trust you.
They gotta trust you.
They're
gotta
not.
build
They don't
trust.
see you.
You got to build that rapport.
And then whenever you have to prompt that question, hey, what's your social security number? Or hey,
easy.
what's your credit card number?
Yep.
Flows off the tongue, and they don't even hesitate.
I got one for
Like,
you.
yeah, right here.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Another one. Hold on. We're back and forth again. We're back and forth again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, man. Another thing that's very important is building yeses. We have to
I was literally
build
gonna say that.
the
You're
yeses.
crazy. You're crazy.
You know what I mean?
I love that you guys have got the content, man. I want you to know I've not shared any of the content for the episode with Talbot or Mark.
I will
I've got
also
all the
say-
content right here on my computer to go through to make sure we hit on it. And I'm telling you right now, they are literally hitting it, and it's great because this is what we we practice what we preach.
Yeah.
We're telling you guys how to go cold call and prospect. I'm telling you this right now. This is what we have exactly taught Talbot.
Yep.
This is exactly what we taught Mark, and that's exactly what we teach all of our agents.
It's crazy because we literally talked. We literally said, I'm not even kidding you, probably an hour ago. Hey, what do you want to talk about this episode? Cold calling. Me and Mark were like, bet.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. It's easy. It's simple. It's not simple, but it's something that can be
if
taught.
it was simple, everybody would do it.
Exactly.
It's hard. It's not.
It's hard.
It's not meant for everyone because not everybody's cut out for it. It does take a special mindset to be able to do that. Because, and the reason why I say that, and it goes back to when we've talked about this job and going into a career, you're going to get told no more than you get a yes. That is a fact. It's just like baseball. You will, you taking the words right out of my mouth. It's almost like I haven't said this before, but it's just like baseball, where a Hall of Fame hitter is getting on base 3 out of 10 times. That means they're failing 7 out of 10.
You need to drink up.
Yeah, I need to.
You need to drink up. You're the one that's over there lousy right now.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was kind of a whack pour, but still great.
Sorry,
pour.
I didn't know what you
Don't
wanted.
give me
didn't
too
even-
much more.
You didn't even spill though. That's
I don't
great.
spill.
Luke, continue the story.
So I just was saying, wow, yeah, it was a heavy pour.
What the fuck? What? Did you see this?
I just
What's going on, dude?
what a
Why would
heavy
you do that
pour.
to me?
You're fine. Hey, you're fine, man.
me.
You're fine, man. Come on.
And we finish them.
Yeah,
We finish all of our drinks.
Exactly. We don't
Fine,
waste
fine.
liquor. Yeah, do something, please. That was just crazy, man.
That is just too funny. That is really, really funny.
I just got you sidetracked. You need to continue with what you were saying.
All I'm saying is that you're going to fail more in this job than you succeed, but that doesn't mean that you're a failure. Nope. So you got to build yeses. You were talking about building yeses, so we'll go back.
Yes.
I sidetracked you guys.
No.
good.
That
You're
was
good.
good. That was good. Yes. And that's enough. I want to hit on that, and then I'm going to hit on building yeses. But that's crucial what Luke just said. Just because you get a lot of no's, you're going to get a lot of no's back to back to back to back to back. But it's a numbers game.
Yes.
You have to stay in it, and you'll get your yes. And when you get that yes, it'll reboot you to go get some more no's and go get another yes. But you cannot give up when the no's hit you. Yep. That's just a part of any sales game. That's just what it is.
And that's why people fail.
Correct. They give up. After so many no's. They're like, it's not for me. I can't do it. And it's not for everybody.
It isn't. And we can't harp on that enough for real.
Yeah,
though,
it's not for everybody.
It's really not.
But if you have grit, you have grind, you're able to you make something out of this profession.
I promise you that one yes that you get, if you treat it right like you should with every single client, they will give, and give.
Yep. Hold on.
Promise.
We're almost there.
Sorry.
We're gonna get there.
Sorry.
I have some really good stuff too.
So
I do have a question for you.
Yeses. I want to hit on that because we just said it open ended, like build yeses. They don't know what that means. Okay.
Go ahead.
So what that means is
You know how
building
easy
yeses.
it is for us to talk about this?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
He's over here sidetracking you again.
No.
I just gotta say, I have so much more content on here to be able to give you guys about cold calling that I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get to it all. But keep going.
It's a lot.
So building yeses.
Yes,
Sorry.
building yeses. No, it's good. Building yeses. What that means to us viewers, what that means to us is really asking questions that we already know the answer to, but we want to get their mind programmed to saying yes, right? So if I ask you a question, hey Talbot, hey, what's your date of birth? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna say, hey Talbot, your date of birth is 5/6/96, correct?
Yes.
You're gonna say what? Yes. Okay. You live on 13th Street, correct?
Yes. That was actually really close.
There you go. Okay. There you go. So I'm going to do that a certain amount of times, but what am I doing to him? I'm getting his mind programmed to say
your
yes.
doctors and your doctors was X, Y, and Z, right? Yes.
Correct.
And you said you wanted to make sure that this hospital was in network, right?
Yes.
And then you slam him with this. You hit on pain.
Yep.
And you say, hey, so at the end of this,
Yes.
since I found out your doctors were in network,
Yep.
I kept you under $500,
Yep.
and I got you all your kids on the plan with you.
Yep.
Is this something that you want to get going today?
What they're going to say?
Yes.
Because you've already they've already said yes 7 times before.
But you're also are completing their pain.
Absolutely.
You in the initial cold call, because this episode is about cold calling, you ask the question what their pain is.
And
You
here's the
find
thing.
out what the pain is. The pain could be either money, it could be their benefits, it could be all these different things. But if you just get up on the phone and you just start just vomiting benefits of your plan, of why you think your plan is better than their plan, it won't work. You have to find out how your plan fixes their pain.
Yep.
Then
And you know how you
build
find
the
pain?
yeses, you fix the you find the pain, you fix the pain, and you ask the question, when would you like this to start? December 1st or January 1st?
That's it.
You know how you find pain?
Yeah.
Form wave.
Boom.
You know
What
why?
we talked about.
You know why? Hold on. I ain't done yet.
Go ahead.
I'm getting really into this because this shit
I
makes
see
me-
your hands over the mic like this.
All right.
I see it.
The reason why.
Come on, man.
The reason why you don't just straight out say, "Hey, what's the pain with your insurance you got?" now?" No, you don't ask that.
No, you got to be more
ask
smooth
about children,
than that.
and you say, "Oh, are your kids in any sports?" And you say, "Yeah." "Oh, has your son ever gotten in an accident?" Actually, now that you say that, yeah, he actually broke his leg last year, and they didn't cover any of it. Jot that down. Boom. Insurance did not cover his broken leg. Boom. And then he doesn't even realize that you picked that up.
No, you're
then
just
when you're
asking him
explaining,
questions.
hey, listen, I know you said that your son broke your leg, but if that ever happens again, the most you're going to be out of pocket's $1,500. How does that sound? And he's going to be like,
Oh wow,
wait,
that happened to me
yeah, like
because
that's
you listened
real
in the
life
form way.
stuff. Yeah.
Now you want to know what I love to ask to go a step further than what Talbot is doing. There's one question I like to ask on a cold call.
What is it?
Do you know what it is?
Let me know.
Can you guys think?
I mean,
One
I
I'm
question
hot on
I
it,
like
and
to
as soon as I say it, you guys will be like, "Oh yeah."
Hold on.
Oh wait, I know what it is.
To find pain.
I know what.
To find pain.
Oh, not to find pain. Okay, I don't know what it is. To find pain.
What is it?
I don't know.
Hold on. If there's one thing that you could change about your health insurance plan, what would it be?
That's good.
Boom.
I'd say that is it. That is it. But I add one thing at the beginning. I said if you could wave a magic wand. You're starting
the crystal
to do it.
ball.
No.
Crystal ball too.
If you could wave a magic wand, and this is from Sandler actually, so Sandler Training. Shout out to them because they do some great sales training. If you ever want to look at that, there's a lot of good sales systems and processes out there.
Yep.
But if you could wave a magic wand and change one thing about your insurance plan, what would it be?
That gets their mind rolling.
And you literally just drop the mic right there.
Yep.
And then they just
Because then they sit there and they think, what would it be?
And then
they'll give you that
automatically throw
answer.
Yeah.
They'll give you that answer in addition to what you've already found out in the form.
Yeah.
Wait, so when you do that and you answer that, it's like, how could they tell you no?
Yep.
Literally.
You literally fixed their pain.
Literally.
Yep. Absolutely. I think we have to make sure that the viewers get what we're saying here.
Yeah.
We have to. It all is in one. You can't do one without the other, or the call will not be successful.
Nope.
You have to build rapport. Wait, we started with finding your list, finding your list that works for you, or who you
The
think
person
you
you were talking
resonate with.
Correct.
Do that as number one, right? Number two.
Make sure when you're calling that list that you are having a certain percentage of people that
Correct.
is the
Connect
decision maker that you connect with. As like, you can connect with them and you can go 0 for 30 on like you maybe make you 100 dials, but you have 30 connections. You talk to 30 people that are a decision maker and you go 0 for 30. We know what the issue is. It's not a bad list. No, it's not a bad list.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
No, it's not a bad list. It's 0 for 30. That means we're doing something wrong in the process of talking to that person to get them interested.
Right.
If you dial 100 names though, and out of the 100 names, 0 pick up that actually are decision
Switch the
makers.
list.
Then you got to switch the list.
I'd say even before
So
that.
know the list. Know the list.
Know the list.
Go back to it. Sorry.
Boom. Number two, mirror and matching.
Mirror match.
Tone.
That is essential. Once you and that takes some time. You're not gonna get that right out the gate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's adaptive.
And that exactly. But mirror and matching. And then after that, right? Now we have form. Right? We're gonna ask about family. We're gonna ask about our intake questions. Intake questions are things we need to fulfill the quote.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we need. So boom, we're gonna go in and out, right? And then the fourth thing, I'm on the fourth thing, right? Fourth thing. Build yeses. Gotta build yeses. Simple. Your zip code is 6406. Correct.
Find pain.
Right? Find
Find
pain.
pain.
Number
4,
5.
and then 5.
4 is find pain. 5 is build yes.
yes.
There we
You
go.
know what 6 is?
Referral.
Oh,
Even
before that,
what?
assume the sale.
Assume the sale.
Speak with confidence. Assume
Speak
it.
with and
You already
guys, from an outsider perspective, you probably think we're trying to just get people to buy this stuff. No. Assuming the sale is an advisor tactic, knowing that you're going in that conversation that your product is the best
The
product.
best.
You
we have every
to
option.
be confident in that. Yes, you have every option.
I've looked at every option for you. Everything I've surfed through hundreds of plans for you.
Yes.
Which is
This
the
is-
truth.
yeah,
We do.
yes,
We
it
do
is.
do
Literally
that.
is.
That we're not just assuming the sale because we want to assume the sale. We're assuming the sale because we do essentially have every option available.
Literally.
And so when we take your information, we put it in our quoting software. We look at your doctors, we look at your network, we look at everything. We look at the premium that you want to spend. We really do know what's the best option for you. So when we get to that point in time where we're pitching you a product, that is our best expertise as an insurance advisor. We're advising you, this is our best expertise. If you don't like it, we have always got a second option that we can pivot to. Always have a second option we can pivot to if you don't like it. But we think in our best education from our advisor role that this is the best option.
And that is
We've done already all the heavy lifting, all the searching, all the heavy work that you would have to do and figure it on your own.
and we're free.
And it costs you
Yeah.
Nothing.
And the biggest thing, that's why I hate when people call us salesmen. Salesmen are sleazy. It's car salesmen.
Correct.
They try to get you one car. That's it.
Yep.
That's all it is. And they don't literally let you leave until you leave with that car. Advisors are different.
That brings me of another story really quick.
Oh gosh, here we go.
I got a story.
I got a question for you after this, by the way.
It brings me up when you bring up salesmen and car salesmen. There's one time I love cars. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people that know me know that I love cars. I love to just go and look at cars, but it's also very dangerous for me because I don't like to leave the car lot without buying a car.
Buy cars too.
Correct. But I used to have a Jeep and a Mercedes. It was a C-Class Mercedes, and I had a Jeep at the same time, and I owned them at the very same time. And one was kind of like a sports car, 2-door sports coupe. One was a Jeep Wrangler Sahara, could take off the doors, all that stuff. So they weren't like wildly expensive cars, but I had 2 cars. And I literally rolled up to the lot. My Mercedes was like, I had just bought it. Like, it was a year old, 30,000 miles, but I bought it I bought it at the right time.
Oh, you sell it for more.
Because when I pulled up to the lot, the guy goes, and I had the Jeep. I was just looking at cars. I was looking at, it was a Dodge Jeep place. I think I took the Jeep in, but then I rolled up in the Mercedes. My wife was going to drive the Mercedes home, and I was picking up the Jeep. But I'm just looking at Dodge Challengers. I've always liked the Dodge Challenger body style. Not Charger, Challenger.
Scat Pack.
Yes, I just like the body style that they have. And the guy comes out. He's like, yeah, what's going on? You know, blah, blah, blah. He's doing his little thing, trying to build rapport. And he goes, I told him, hey, just bought this Mercedes. I got a Jeep that I just got and bringing it in to get a tune up. Because on Jeeps, you got to take it every 5,000 miles rather than 10,000 miles. Because I'm used to synthetic oil at that time with the Mercedes, which is every 10,000 miles. And so the guy goes, well, you know, I said, I just bought 2 cars in the last year. I don't need another car right now. He goes, well, you know, you could just buy another one. I mean, you could just get one. I've got a lot of clients.
I bet you.
I've got a lot of clients that come in and trade in their cars every year, and I'm like, boy, who are you kidding? You tripping? You don't have a lot of clients coming in here. I'm like, it was like that immediate sales guy where I'm like, you are sleazy.
Yes.
I'm sorry, bro, but don't come in here and lie to me, telling me that you got tons of people coming in here.
You don't care about me. You don't care about me.
You just want the sale.
Yes.
We hate liars.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just, as soon as he said that and lied, that's why I had to share this whole story.
Yeah.
I know it was long, drawn out, but that's just me. Sorry. Thanks
No,
for
you're
listening.
Another TED Talk by Luke.
Let's go.
All right.
But I had to share that because when you said car salesman, I immediately thought of that. I was like,
That's
gosh,
what they are.
Absolutely.
that guy, still to this day, I remember him vividly. I can picture his face and not in a good light. Like, if I ever come across that guy ever again, do you think I'm ever going to buy something from him?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Sorry.
Question for you.
Oh, wow. You're pointing fingers.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
What are the biggest rebuttals that you have when it comes to selling a policy?
That's a great question.
Because I actually have an answer for one of them that I want to share. But
Okay. So a couple of rebuttals that I've gotten, right? That are in like the top tier rebuttals.
You're going to get all of them. But
right.
you're literally going to hear everything under the sun.
Is okay, let me think about it. Number 1.
Can I share what I have about that?
Just want you to know, I feel like you guys have taken it just right off of my thing. Because one of my things is anticipating objections. When you're good at cold calling and you are doing the job right, you can anticipate what the objection is already going to be before it comes out of their mouth. And when you can anticipate that and you already have an answer response for that,
They're on their toes, or they're on their heels.
Then you are being successful at the job. Because trust me, when you can anticipate it, you're more than likely going to be successful at that call. I'm just telling you that right now.
Absolutely.
So that's success in cold calling.
So
when you
okay,
can
I
anticipate
say let me think about it. What do you say?
I wrote this down because I love it so much. Okay?
Let's go.
I've got something to make me think about it too.
Let's go. Let's go.
It doesn't take time to make decisions. It takes information. And the problem is that we think the longer we wait, the more information we will have. In all reality, the only source of information you have is me.
Wow.
So what are your main concerns so that we can walk through them and get a policy started?
That is what I'm freaking talking about.
Let me take off.
Come on now, man.
You are
Come on now, man.
golly. Man, that was
Because-
that was almost what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something very similar. If somebody said, "Let me think about it," I would say, "Well, what is it?" You know, I would go back to the pain, the questions, everything that you have fixed or answered for them already, put in perspective. You bring all that stuff up and say, again, what else? There's obviously something that I've not been able to answer for you so far. What is that's got you held back from making this decision today?
Yeah. Because the biggest thing with these, not even with these people, but with your future clients, right? It's not that they don't want to work with you. If they didn't want to work with you, they wouldn't have gotten on the phone. right?
Yeah, they would
It's
be off.
literally a fear of knowledge.
Correct.
And they think if they can get you off the phone, they can put it on the back burner, then not answer the phone again. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So when you address it like this,
Yep.
then they're on their heels and they're like, damn, you're actually, you're kind of right.
You shared that rebuttal with the rest of the team? Because
actually have.
you should.
I have.
Yeah, you should put
I
that
haven't
in
shared it
inside
with
team.
23 class.
You need to put
I
that in
will.
inside team.
I will.
Yeah.
But no, I wrote that down. That's helped a lot.
I think that's good. You got to fall on the sword.
You have to.
You got to say, hey, maybe I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe
always
You're the victim.
disarm
Yeah.
them.
Yes.
You have
Yeah.
to disarm them. That's where I always say, obviously I've not been able to answer the questions for you to this point. So what is it that I haven't been able to answer that's got you held back from making the decision today?
Yep.
Very similar to what you would have just said, but you even put it even better.
Yeah.
Which I love. But when you can ask that question, once again, that exudes confidence because now you've even come down and you said, hey, I've not answered something, obviously.
And
What is it?
you know your product's the best. That's the point.
Correct.
Confidence.
There's nobody else that knows your product better.
No, and it shows trustworthiness. When you can rebuttal with that right away, they automatically know, man, this guy knows his shit. He knows what he's talking about. And then back to what he said, I'm going to tie this all in. Even if you're 18, 23 or whatever, I'm only 24, but I've been in this business for 3 years. I know a lot more than some 60-year-olds trying to apply for health insurance.
Correct.
It doesn't matter. Everybody's their own expert in their own expertise.
Correct.
They're not gonna think of you low if you can spit facts.
Absolutely. I agree. You have to come with knowledge. Back to what Luke said earlier in the podcast. Knowledge is key.
Knowledge
You
is
have to have it. Man, I'm telling you what, this was a crazy.
Well, we dropped some knowledge.
This,
We
right
might
here.
have to have a whole nother episode.
Yeah, I got my mind is spinning right now on
Like an hour and a
ideas
half.
or things like that. Like
55 minutes is what
man, we have to
gotta
do
wrap it
this
up.
again.
We have to wrap it up.
All
But
right.
what I will say is you've got to continue to offer a next, and this is where we could do a cold calling part 2 at some point in time. But you have to be able to continually improve upon what you do. You need to measure. We didn't even talk about data. Know your data. You got to measure your success. You've got to be able to look at how many connects you have. And if you're missing on opportunities, you got to know where you're missing. Are you missing it in the first 30 seconds? Are you missing it in your elevator pitch? Or are people talking to you for more like 2, 5, 10, 15 minutes, but then not closing? Then we're missing in the closing. You got to know your data. And so there's so many things that we didn't even get to.
Numbers.
I want to still go. I want to still go.
I mean,
just come to us. We'll make you a six-figure individual.
Yeah.
Just come.
Six-figure
to
income
us.
earner, baby.
Just come to us.
That's
all
what we're
I'm
here
gonna
to do.
say. The best. Actually, let's go around. How about this? The best tactic that you have that you can share when starting a cold call. Okay, I'm gonna start out. Go ahead. No, go ahead. You look like you ready to fire. Let's
I
go.
was ready.
Fire. Go fire.
First, when you start out on the call, right? It's won in the first 15 seconds of the call. First 15 to 30 seconds. I'll give it 15 to 30 seconds, less than a minute. 15 to 30 seconds
That's
is
your
where it's
elevator
won.
pitch.
That's it. That's where you have to be alert. That's where you have to already spot, mirror, and match it. If they're happy, you need to be happy right off the bat. Right? If they're straight to the point, you need to be straight off the point. It has to be. You have to pick it up quickly and then go from there. 15 to 30 seconds is when the call is won. You either got it or you don't.
And real quick, please, for the love of everything, please do not pick up the phone or answer the phone and say, "Hey, this is Talbot with Apollo Insurance Group." That is the quickest way for you to get hung up on. You will never ever get somebody to talk to you.
Insurance?
Don't answer it like that. Okay? You want to know how I answer it? I'm gonna give you something real quick.
Okay, let me
Mark,
ring your phone.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
ring your phone. Ring, 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 ring.
Wait, you answering? Or you
No,
calling?
I'm calling.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, this is Mark.
Hey, Mark, what's going on, brother? It's Talbot.
Hey, Talbot. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
You still at the office?
You know me, I'm working hard.
You always working, man. You always trying to get that money, huh?
Absolutely.
Always trying to get that money.
Absolutely.
Well, brother, you remember we were talking?
No.
We talked about 2 months ago.
Okay, 2 months ago. No, I don't remember
Yeah.
you quite. Maybe a little
Maybe.
bit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, last time we were talking, you were actually doing carpet at a job,
Okay. Oh,
and you were on your knees. And It wasn't a good time to talk.
yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta get on the knees, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey, I was reaching out, man. Last time we talked, we were actually talking about a wonderful world of health insurance. I know that's really fun, man.
Yeah.
I know that's really fun. But hey, I'm here to talk to you. I want to let you know what's up. I want to see how it's going and see if I can help in any way.
Bingo.
Gotta play the confusion game, man. That's literally what I preach. If you can play the confusion game and get them on their heels at the very beginning, like
good.
that right there, Marquand didn't. I mean, obviously it's different. We're in a room,
course.
right?
I think it also depends on the personality. Like there's so many different tactics. Like a tactic I always love to do. I'm very direct. I'm like Rod's behind the camera, so I'm very direct. You guys know me. I don't like to BS. I don't like to mess around. So I say, hey, Talbot, what's going on?
Hey, man, how are you?
This is Luke. I didn't know if this even makes sense or if we should be talking, but essentially, I've been helping a lot of business owners like yourself save anywhere from 20 to 30% on their health insurance. Do you think that's something? I know that's probably one of your largest line item expenses on your P&L. Do you think that's something we should continue to talk about?
I mean,
And I'm going to get to a yes or a no really quick.
and see
And that's one tactic. I don't use that tactic for everybody. I use it on, once again, certain lists.
business owners.
Certain lists, business owners, specific industries, business owners, and that's one tactic that you can be that's very direct to the point. But it all depends upon where you're falling, who you calling, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. It's so many different tactics for everybody. That's why I said
your personality.
Yeah.
It's just
fits
so
your
crazy
personality.
because
That's what I said.
the skit that me and you just
Yeah.
did, like it's so easy to
Yeah.
just do.
Yeah.
And like, of course, we're in person, but like,
Of course.
it's like, man, it's just so
Yeah.
easy.
And not only
Just
that,
flowed.
it's fun, man.
So
you
fun.
have to understand once you make cold calling fun, it's a different ball game.
Fun.
Yeah,
Literally.
you enjoy it.
Make
Gotta
it
have
fun.
We gotta wrap it up.
We gotta wrap it up.
We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
So-
We gotta wrap it up.
Whiskey,
Whiskey
for the soul.
insurance for the wallets. Cheers, guys. Until
Thank
next
you
time.
so much.
tuning in.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.